civilizations per team as well.
Yeah, like 2 hidden civs, right?
Yeah.
Would be so nice to see that. But
Yeah, going to 11 games would be so great, but most likely I will lose my mind and my voice on the way. Oh man, I'm so much in screaming mode. Okay, guys, the spec delay started. Oh. Okay, today I have another mission, not only commentating, but to show you every game live from the first second. I will most likely do so on the first game. So, yeah, another mission for me. We are live pretty soon. I'm rubbing my hands. Green Arabia, Hunt, Teutons, and Hidden Civilization for both teams. We are in the big final, QueNDi against Ousadia and Alegria. We will see what both teams went for if the game starts.
Well,
and it is...
we see Goths on the QueNDi
and Persians?
And Persians.
Okay, that's so super interesting. Let's see the positioning. We have on the flank Goths, so that's good for them. In the middle, Huns for QueNDi. And the flanks is Teutons for Toto. The other side we see Persians at the outside, Teutons in the middle, and Huns at the outside. So, kind of best scenario to have Huns against Goths here.
Yeah, it's the positions are fine for both teams, I guess. But so far, I feel like Ousadia Alegria won the mind games because they just. It seems like they expected QueNDi for not to go Saracens, so they went Persians, which counter Goths pretty nicely. They would have countered Spanish as well, more or less. Yeah, I really like that choice. Would have been a big fail if QueNDi would have gone Saracens, but maybe they had good sources and knew.
Okay, very bad gold spot for Miguel, and having 3 villagers in the front, and he will get rushed pretty heavily by obviously the Goths, who will spam a lot of Halberdiers and Tool Scouts and a lot of Paladins, and Miguel already going down to 5 villagers. Talent knowledge being going down to 4 villagers, so not looking good for Miguel for the start now.
Yeah. Problem for Miguel is that Brew also decided to concentrate on the other side and to slow down Toto, so the Persian Roomstock could build up in peace and get a strong army. And Miguel went for a lot of barracks early on, but he's against Goths, so yeah. Let's see if he can actually survive.
And not getting the market first, but now, as you can see, Bruce sending a lot of paladins to the left hand side. Actually, paladins all over the map, blocking Toto a bit
nice
from the back.
ratings on Rage as well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but Rage realized it in the first second. So, obviously, the main fight at the start will be on the left-hand side. Miguel will struggle a lot getting this main goal spot. And as you can see already, the castle going up, 3 offensive siege workshops. I think Miguel will have a lot of trouble. I think Brew needs to send siege onagers ASAP, and he's building a castle close by. But I think onagers are absolutely needed on the left-hand side. Oh, Miguel is struggling.
This will be so tough. Miguel doesn't even have a lot of wills left because he's about to lose those 4 buildings. Those 4 buildings.
Yeah, only going down to 3 villagers now, being 84 military and 2 villagers at the stage, and 1 is still very far in the front. Oh, 1 villager at minute 6.
Just compare their pop.
Oh yeah, look at this. QueNDi Rage going up to 190 and no one else is above 90 or even 90 now. And this gold spot will never go back to Miguel.
Knowledge and Rage.
Oh god.
Have 300 army combined.
Oh Miguel god, look at this 150, 130. So nice observation by you, Mr. Shine. And now they need to go back on the hill, need onagers, need castles, need to fall back, and they need to buy time to get Roomstock to the other side. He obviously is going for a lot of war elephants. Most likely the deadliest unit in this game if you can mass them. Needs a lot of food eco, but he can get a lot of sling from his teammates. But look at this pressure from QueNDi. It's coming and it's coming strong. Let's see how Miguel can defend.
The game is over. I feel like Miguel played it pretty good. He probably didn't expect to be against Goths, but I don't know, he needed to check it early on. And then he started making those town centers in front, instead of maybe trying to build back and at least try to survive building castles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so right.
Now
he
look
needs
on
more.
Roomstock's side. Roomstock losing all his scorpions.
Oh yeah, to some monitor shots. You were also right in another shot there. Oh, great micro by Toto. Yeah, it's so tough obviously to fight against war elephants and heavy scorpions, but it is doing all the right things, building monks, building siege onagers, building a lot of halberdiers to counter everything. So Roomstock will struggle to push on the left side. Look at this push from all the units coming from yellow and blue, and this hill is now the
The
only...
only chance to win it would have been for Roomstock to push through and really quickly, like with rams and elephants. But Toto knows how to defend this.
Yeah, look at this, so many castles there, nice defense. The Furico isn't running for Roomstock as well, and it does not look like Miguel will have the biggest Furico of all times pretty soon to
He's
help
up
him
to
out.
9 villagers, so...
Oh, rebooming, and
58.
now when you say this is going down to 6 again. Building a lot of mark cards, trade cards that he is. Losing his main TC at minute 11 now. Trying to fall back, and 6 villagers, 3 of them are idle, 30 military again, still the 100, 100 and 130 of QueNDi. QueNDi is looking in prime position to take this game. Now Roomstock is going to the left hand side, and he needs to go there so quickly so that they have a chance to keep this in. If they keep this hill, if they get into very late game, they obviously have the better civilizations, but
The hill
this
is
will be so
already
tough.
lost. It's 100% over.
Miguel building new TCs, building walls everywhere, trying to hold on, and that's absolutely what they need. But the hill is taken for QueNDi now. Look at the points, 7,000 for Miguel. Oh god.
Yeah, there were 2 big mistakes at the start, leading to this complete disaster on the side. It was Bruce sending all his paladins to the wrong side. The first 25 paladins, more or less, went to Toto, doing nothing more than slowing him down a tiny bit. And those 25 paladins on the other side really could have saved Miguel, who basically had lots of halbs early on and had to fight against Goss and Hans combined. So that just couldn't end well.
Yeah, obviously Bruce sending all the paladins because he wanted to get his mate, the Persian player, up to the strong Imperial army, and now he's getting into pop 200 with a lot of elephants. Look at this, the army is looking strong on both sides, but still he doesn't have the numbers. It's 70 military against still over 300 from QueNDi.
Yeah, and Brew gave him all his food for elephants, and now he's on top 100 and has no food himself.
Oh god. Rebuilding
Being
some
raided, nice
farms.
ratings by Rage, really nice ratings.
We can take a look here. Yeah, denying a castle, denying the trade, and Bruce, yeah, just struggling to send units over there. And your ego's weak anyways, so losing a single trade card hurts you so much, and he got a lot more than a single one.
Ah, that's crazy. I felt like with those civs, they had a nice advantage if they could have survived the first 5 to 10 minutes fine, but they didn't.
Oh yeah, no they did not. Miguel still 8 villages, 2 military, so most of his actual population is in trade cards at this stage.
Yeah.
And let's see, Roomstock still have a very, very good army. And obviously the strongest of any players are who can ever build an army in this game. But Toto just retreating, getting out a lot of siege, fighting always under 2 or 3 castles,
Yeah,
just
look,
buying so much
doesn't
time.
have any siege to except for the scorpions, so he can't push.
Yeah, he needs rams, he needs traps, and try to get some
probably needs
push.
a couple of traps. Yeah.
Like Knowledge could use his traps over here to snipe down the castle. Now obviously this is a grand finals, no one wants to give up the first game that easily, and they're still trying to hold on, and they're at a combined pop 400 against a combined 520-ish, so being down only 25% in population is kind of okay if you only look at those numbers.
Yeah, but just look at what percentage of the maps they actually control.
Oh.
It's not that big.
So true, so true. And obviously all the players even struggling to get some food out. It is looking quite okay, but a Persian needs more than those farms. It feels like he had like 30 farms, but he needs like 60 if he's not getting the big sling from all his mates. And now QueNDi is taking this important hill, and now they will start every new attack being launched from this hill. The castles will go down instantly, and then the way is open to get into the trade of our Brazilian and Finnish players.
I don't know what Miguel's plan is right now. Now he's doing stables because he had a nice amount of rest, at least wood, and didn't have a single military building for a couple of minutes. Now he's doing stables. Okay, Roomstock is coming over again, trying to save Brew.
Yeah, but look at the army of Callan Knowledge now. Only Halberdiers and Scorpions, so the perfect counter against a lot of Elephant. But all the Paladins of Brew coming as well, and I think they will clear up those. And he's repairing the castle, so they will clear up the trap. Oh, and the castle barely died there. And now they're clearing up the hill, as it seems. Oh, will they? Because there's still so many Halberdiers and Scorpions left, and even very good siege onager shot from the complete other side. Toto supporting so well. Obviously, the players using TeamSpeak. Nice team play here.
And now Roomstock is lacking the numbers on the other side. He's doing a good job with a few bombard cannons, some traps now. But he's also lacking space. I mean, he's pretty...
So true, so true. Let's take a look if I can see the numbers on food. Roomstock only having 40 farms. That's absolutely not enough. His teammates have 26 and 37. So he absolutely needs more. And now even getting converted a lot of elephants.
Those monks.
And
if he's not careful, he might lose all of his.
Oh, by the way, is there an option like going for Persians because you can't convert the elephants so good because you already have guaranteed Teuton bonus in your team?
Yeah, of course. That was one of the thoughts as well. Having Teutons definitely makes them a bit stronger.
Okay, okay.
But you can still convert them. It just takes a bit longer.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Still an interesting push from the gods. Now let's take a look at the ecos of the other guys. Everything looking pretty healthy. Good farms from anyone.
Yeah, they did sometimes. So Miguel is increasing in pop. I'm just not even sure why he's going mass paladins. I guess some cuff archers there would really help.
Yeah, so much better against all the halberdiers. Yeah. Maybe even getting brute to some Teutonic knights would help.
Now massive push by Rage in the middle.
Oh yeah, indeed, with a lot of rams, paladins, halberdiers, and obviously cuff archers, the complete Hunt's army you can see here. And now Teutonic knights coming from the right hand side. Roomstock even building more castles as well to kind of defend against this push. And now I was always talking about pushing from here. Nice cleanup by Miguel, who's now back to 130 population.
Yeah.
So nice recovery by him, as you can see, some food eco, some stables, and the early markets helped out as well. And they're kind of pushing back, but they need to stop the middle, because we were actually talking about, okay, look at this, they could be close to the trade, but pushing here obviously brings them to the trade as well. And those
now Rage is sending wills forward to build an offensive castle, which is really nice.
Yeah. And now even cuff archers on the hill, and the Teutonic knights aren't doing too great against paladin cuff archer composition.
Yeah, that's a tough spot for Brew now. He definitely needs some onagers, but where and how to protect them is so hard now.
Absolutely, he needs to take like one single fight, but he needs to defend on several flanks, so that's not really a good option. Teuton's not being the fastest ship, and still so much trade going down only by having like the wrong markets or the wrong positioning over here. Yeah, very unfortunate for Miguel, who's down to what?
Also, Brew was on probably because he felt he had to do economy for his mates as well. Was on 170 wills. So even though he was pop, he only had like 25 army.
Oh, that's probably the reason why Miguel was able to get out so many paladins. Oh, and look at the resources of Callan, who just had 6k food, 6k gold, but decided to give a lot to Toto, who should be pretty healthy on gold now and should continue even his push against the Persian player.
Yeah.
Yeah, And doing a lot of monster toe that is now, and obviously with this great micro and click skills from the random map games, he is one of the fastest converters we will see in this game for sure. Let's see, and even again, big on the shot against the
castle at least by Brew, but
he had a great position,
sure
but
they can really
so many castles close from Rage, and we see the GG, the map control just took over. Although there was no like final push going on, they just realized, oh man, this front isn't looking good, this front isn't looking good, and it's even looking really bad to be honest, and this front isn't looking good either, so there is just no chance for us to hold this anymore, and we have to GG it for the first game for QuEnDi.
Yeah, that's a 1-0. I really thought the Civ decision of Ousadia Alegria was interesting, but yeah.
Just a struggle. Look at this Miguel, with Hans, such a small participation in the game, losing a lot of buildings at the start, not really getting any gold eco up, food eco is lacking as well. Just so tough if you lose so many villagers at the start.
And of course, QuEnDi had the perfect position to go aggressive for aggressive double rush. Gauss being flank and Hans pocket just have the most potential for that initial rush.
So true. So, what games should we watch? It will be Knowledge playing Frank's War as expected, Rage playing Hans War as expected, and Toto playing Wig's War as expected.
Well, we can also ask the viewers. I don't mind. I probably watch the Viking War, but I'm more open for suggestions. If people prefer the war Hans or Frank's War,
I think it's best to look at the Vikings War. Obviously, it's not the most fast-paced game. Or we jump in, or we look at the Hans War first, and then try to jump into the Vikings War. I think that might be an option. Okay.
Also, bear in mind that it's prairie.
This could be.
So this with 2 hussars.
Could be quick. Yeah. I will just tell the others. Okay, Roomstock is. Yeah, I hope they will start the spectator server for sure. Miguel against Rage, not even really knowing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Spain is watching the other game, the Vikings War, so actually we can join the game afterwards. So guys, now we will head into 3 simultaneous 1v1s, and whoever wins 2 or 3 out of those is getting a big point for the whole match. At the moment, QuEnDi is leading 1-0, and to be honest, they should be the big favorite in the 1v1s as well.
Yeah, definitely. Especially the Brazilians really surprised me at how well they're trained and how much they improved in one-on-ones. Callan and Wayne are both, Knowledge and Rage are both really top one-on-one players, so I expect them to be favorites, even though Roomstock probably has an edge over Toto.
I think so as well.
But let's see.
Yeah, remember it's map hacks, so a lot can happen.
To beat Jit as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And Miguel is pretty strong in Hans War as well. I got a lucky win against him. I think it really was lucky because he showed so great performances in games before, and I think he's absolutely become a top tier Deathmatch 1v1 player as well. By the way, they're playing without spec delay, not very professional, but good for us. The first or the second game is starting. We will go live. I started AOC as well. So now we'll see the first 1v1. Rage against Miguel, QuEnDi against Ousadia e Alegria.
Okay. We already see one big difference. Miguel sent his 2 hussars front first before actually making wills and buildings, whereas Wayne made his wills and his buildings and then sent his 2 hussars to attack. Let's see if that actually makes a difference.
Okay, as you can see, the hussars, we're starting with 2, and there are no hills on the map already arriving, denying the forced building, and now only the scouts of Rage are arriving, not getting a single
One
will.
will is down.
Rage is, and yeah, Miguel got 1 will, so it's 5 against 6 wills for now. So obviously this will
no,
be...
both lost 1 will. Both lost 1 will.
Did they? Okay. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, I
Like
didn't
in
see
the last
Miguel's.
second he fought against
Oh, okay, okay, I missed it.
Lost
Okay, so Miguel now going for the a bit delayed market. Obviously a very strong choice here, because most of the time if you play against the market, the player who sells a lot of food and would to get more gold has a stronger army with paladins, with a lot of heavy cover archers, and can push pretty strong. Most of the time you try to defend that with going on hills, building castles, trying to defend, but we don't have any hills at this. Look at this totally flat land. And nice paladin ratings from Miguel here. I think the start from Miguel is a bit better than the one from Rage.
Yep. Yeah, he could definitely take this one. I mean, if he managed to get an initial push in and takes the upper hand, I don't see a Rage defending it. Maybe if he can get a lot of castles up early on, but
he's getting one castle up, but it feels like it's kind of in nowhere, or kind of in the middle, like everywhere. And on the left hand side,
he saw that he went for a market, so he knows what he's up
did
against.
he? Exactly, he saw the market. So let's see. I already hear monasteries, so the relic collection will begin. Let's see. Rage doing a better job in taking the whole map, taking the first big fight and taking the right hand side, taking the left hand side. Let's take how the fight is going. Most of the time you're trying just to force the enemy to stay home, and Miguel is doing a better job of building a castle in front of his main gold spots, at least for now. At the right hand side, another go from Rage, just surrounding so much and just forcing Miguel to be the defensive player. Nice moves here from Wayne, our player in the blue trunks here, at least for the start.
Basically, Wayne is gaining time to be able to mine gold now, because he's putting aggression on Miguel, so losing a monk now. So even though Miguel has the market, he just can't start a push yet. He just keeps running after Rage and losing wills again on the right side. Really nice, losing 3 wills.
He moved there again. Yeah, Rage just so aware of the whole map. Even paladins in the north, which aren't helping out too much for now. And yeah, Miguel, who was trying to get the first like big push run in, just struggling to get like a good fight in this.
Yeah.
So much blue dots all over the map. Just great map awareness of Rage. And I love it. He's getting really the neutral gold spot on the left hand side, getting the neutral gold spot on the right hand side, kind of getting the relics already. And now finally Miguel is able to take the big first fight of the game, but thinks better of it because he doesn't want to fight in the range of those castles, especially with 20 calf archers in it.
No rams for Rage so far. No, he's starting to build now. They're both a bit.
Yeah, it's later than normal.
Yeah.
A lot of idle villagers by Miguel.
But sexy map control by Rage here. Just look at the stables in the back.
Yeah, so nice indeed. Oh, he's even been building paladins. I think Husas would have been a bit of a better option. But yeah, let's see how the defense looks like. So obviously getting gold is very important. So those idols will not help. Having 2 TCs at the starting main gold is good as well. Let's see, this castle helps out a lot, but still a lot of villagers going down. Let's take a look at how Rage is doing, and he has quite a far distance to see from all his gold spots, building defensive castles now, and the big push in the middle is now arriving.
By the way, I just took a look at gold collected, and Miguel is only 1k ahead now, because Rage managed to mine so much more gold.
Oh.
He took like 3k out of the market at the start. But now it's almost even again.
Oh, but now look at the big push.
Right side.
Oh, Miguel is just pushing through now. Having so many more paladins, having rams there, I think he will just overrun Rage. Rage, I think he needs to build more castles, but he didn't went on stone yet.
Yeah. That was really... Andrew also pointed that out in the chat. That maybe Rage underestimated the power of the market.
Yeah.
Of course, he had a lot of initiative. He took all the map and stuff, but he knew there was going to come a huge push, and he just wasn't ready for it.
And he's not getting the resources on the map now. Having 1.2k gold. Let's take a look.
He's not
no
building
stables.
any of his buildings.
Oh, now Carthage. Okay, now he's producing again. But so that's
also,
a bit too
he
late.
made like 4 monks trying to get relics, and he didn't even get a single one.
Oh, look at there's still 5 relics on the map. So true. And Miguel is pushing, and he's pushing strong here. Those Carthages will die if he's not gathering them out quickly enough on the other side. But still some getting blocked. Those ramps are so deadly. And Rangers are struggling getting out a good army now. Even building Halberdiers at this stage in the game, you only want to build Paladins, Rams and Carthages. Not Halberdiers because they are blocking pop. Although obviously they're free for gold. But you should have enough gold at this stage.
Ah, he doesn't even have siege workshops in his main base, only on the right, on the left hand, so looks pretty bad for him at the moment.
Absolutely, and this main gold spot is pretty exposed now. Only one kind of defensive castle now, and Miguel
and in this fight, I mean, if he had like 5 rams as well, it would be fine, but without any rams...
now the rams going a bit, I think focusing the archery ranges isn't the greatest choice.
So. Just look at the gold spot on the right.
Miguel so
getting
good.
all his wills again.
I think just one misjudgment from the market there is giving Miguel the advantage at this time.
Still 90 villagers against 50.
Oh yeah, as well. So the military count, as you can see, 120 against 60. Killing those 2 rams, I think he needs to do a bit more because now he's in the production of the Huns. But having the better Carthager army for now.
And Rage is also out of rest, basically.
Oh, look at the wood, look at the food! Absolutely at the limit. And
he's not really asking a lot in. He has some farmers running, but
some rams over here. And the food eagles, nicely protected here from Miguel. Not getting the best out of the gold spot, and still not a single relic being collected in this game. Now the main TC going down, not the biggest achievement for now for Miguel. Maybe more of an emotional win for now.
But right now, I don't feel like Wayne could come back from this. Let's see.
Being down 40 military, but being ahead a lot on villagers. Let's see, but a lot of villagers might die pretty soon. They're exposed over here. The push in the middle is pretty nice. Now Miguel is thinking about getting relics.
He just has 18 military units left. 20 now.
Oh god. Against 74, being down 30 population. Miguel is doing a great job. And now every unit that's coming out is just being instantly sniped down by all the Carthagers. Now he's even building Tarkans to defend. Look at this. Carthager coming out, Carthager dying. Oh god.
Yeah, this looks like GG.
Miguel collecting the first relic over here, but still nice ratings on the right hand side. Rage doing such a good job of controlling the whole map. But if you lose your main map, Rage even Xing on the left hand side. Oh, look at this. I didn't get raided yet. Let's see if Miguel saw that before. No, he didn't. He did not take a single look at this. Now sending Halberdiers and yummy. Let's snipe those down. Oh god, what a mistake by Rage. And he was, oh man, unfortunate. And now losing his last defensive castle as well. Tarkan's going down.
Getting the army out.
Yeah, but how could he?
He just needs a couple new buildings probably, but no.
So unfortunate on the left hand side. But nice Remo on the right hand side, getting some farm outs, getting the neutral gold spot as we already mentioned. The food, at least the amount of farms is pretty okay, but not a lot of villagers actually working on it. Now losing
Miguel
this
has to do now is get all the relics and just maybe secure his gold on the right as well.
Evening out the count of villagers.
Wins this easily.
Yeah, so true. I think he just picked up the second relic, if I remember correctly.
And get some food echo up, which is still...
Yeah, it's still a bit lacking. I mentioned it at like minute 12 farmers. Or something, and it felt pretty good, but he didn't add other ones, so yeah, obviously would love to see him build more of those. Oh, now and retreating against big flocks of cockroaches just means you're losing units guaranteed. Now the left hand side is being pushed with the more rams and some halberdiers still controlling. Now another big fight for Rage, but he can't really take this one.
Yeah, he definitely just went too aggressive at the start and just failed to establish a nice 4 of several castles and also rams, defensive rams, and
yeah, he built like 3 castles for map control, and he needed like at least 2 of them defending this area over here when we had the big fights. And maybe just going not early enough on stone to...
yeah, I guess he just overextended. He thought, okay, I can keep him back, I can be aggressive, I can push.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah,
not all game long.
it looked pretty impressive, but then he just ran out of army and res, and
Yeah, so true, so true.
he still has those paladins guarding the upper corner. Basically.
Yeah, I saw those before. And Miguel will
Over the
not
lake.
expect that, yeah. Yeah, protecting the hidden fish boom, maybe. Or not actually fish boom.
Fish trap.
Fish trap boom. Yeah, being a bit more efficient wood-wise, if you want to. Oh, and I thought, okay, this army is looking quite okay for Miguel compared to the population of Rage. But he had quite the same army at the right-hand side as well, preparing to snipe a lot of villagers on the other side as well. And he just started this.
Yeah, it's... I know why he's playing on. It's a grand final. He doesn't want to lose, but he won't come back from this.
Yeah, especially you don't want to come back to Kellen and said, yeah, by the way, I'm training this for the last 15 years, being considered like top 10 Hans players in the world. Yeah, I just lost to this random map guy. Oh, you don't want to come home saying that.
Miguel has been playing really well on Hans War lately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beat a lot of good players.
Yeah, actually everyone. He even took, I think he took some games from Kellen as well.
So it's not a huge surprise. It's just
no. Another relic being picked up by Miguel. Still 3 neutral relics, 2 for Miguel at this stage. I think he should continue raiding this. Maybe he has just some mercy because, okay, it was a misclick before. I will not send halberdiers. But no, he is sending new halberdiers, and yeah. Rage's army is just so split. Look at this. And then there is basically a border of death. And then on the other side is so much more eco. And now even trying to build a defensive castle here, instantly being denied by Miguel. This is looking so tough for Rage. I think he will get up this castle and will secure some of it, but at the same time he's losing all his eco on the right hand side. Still rams raining down on those castles, on the TCs, villagers are dying, and the map control is dwindling as well. Obviously gold running out now, so players need to go for Hussars and Halberdiers in the late game, not having enough gold, only having 2 relics and some water obviously. Now the attack on the left hand side. I think it's good that Rage is holding on, but Miguel is too strong of a player that he will ever lose this game. If he has so much map control, has still a lot of army, has okay food eco now, yeah, absolutely, just missing 1 mil here, even killing those deadly paladins in the north, and yeah, just no chance, even building another offensive castle, and it's not like Rage has too many resources to snipe this down with a lot of traps now.
Okay, I have 1 result and a tendency from the other two games.
Okay, we will keep this for after the game. And we'll continue on this one because obviously Rage is trying, or even trying to rebuild over here, but a beautiful Hussar denying exactly that. So many dead bodies around this, and yeah, just so tough for Rage to really try to start a comeback, and it does obviously not feel good if you're trying to come back and even going down in population. GG, think no point, well played GG, thank you by Miguel. And indeed was very well played by Miguel, being surrounded on so many spots here, stables, getting raided over here, still not really used, fighting on the left hand side, fighting on the right hand side of the space. Absolutely great control of Miguel, just waiting for his market, and then started the big push, and Rage was not ready yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Brew and Kellen already finished their game
Okay.
a bit earlier. So from these two games it's 1-1 because Kellen won his the Frank War.
Okay.
So right now Roomstock and Toto are still playing it out.
Okay, so that's the perfect scenario actually. So we can jump in the other game.
Problem is I tried to join and my game crashed twice already.
Okay, I think Roomstock is out of the game. Let's take a look if I can join now.
And the watcher chat already gave some strong tendencies.
Okay, I will just give
it's
you
over.
ABC. Yeah, obviously the game should be pretty late now. Let's see if I can join it. We obviously have Prairie again on Vikings War. I will just not go too
nice,
fast.
so you can join.
Yeah, I can join, so I can give you some update. You can try to get into this game. Obviously Vikings War, way slower war than the Hunts War before, so we will obviously not see as early games than all early advantages. It's kind of you have to like really work for your advantages. Snipe villages here, snipe villages there, get map control, get neutral gold spots, and it looks like Toto has a better gold spots. Look at those, 2 neutral golds on the left hand side. Obviously in the middle at the most time you just patrol in, just forcing your enemy to not raid you too much, and yeah, trying to get some map control. And I think both players not doing the greatest of jobs if you compare them to Rage before, but doing a better job not dying if you compare them to Rage before as well. So obviously siege units are extremely strong, having a lot of onagers and maybe some scorpions and traps is so good. Castles are very strong, and at the late game you want to go for Arbeles. I will go a bit slower because we are not too far behind. You want to go onto Arbeles, onagers, traps, and yeah, just see how it plays out. Relic positioning, let's take a small peek. Already got picked up by some players. I will just see after all the relics get picked up who has how many. And yeah, obviously a lot of berserkers raining down, and they're pretty strong. I even hear a dog. That's so uncommon to have a dog, because elite cannon guns on the left hand side, such a stylish move by Roomstock, and I think they will get into here and might even snipe down the siege workshop and this castle. Let's take a look. Oh, funny move, something we basically never see in 1v1 random map games, but someone is building a dock and even denying the dock on the left hand side. Let's see, Roomstock still pushing. This population is looking so good for him, but Toto still staying in the game, and population isn't everything, because you can are pretty good defending with lower population, having onagers, having castles. The enemy can't really push with a lot of berserkers and Arbeles. So sorry for the very intense and very fast-paced game here, but obviously we don't want to keep the other players being waiting.
Exactly.
This game already
the other
finished.
players are back already.
Yeah, so I will just finish this game in the speedrun so you kind of have a feeling for how Roomstock and Toto will play in the 1v1s. We might see a lot more from them today, and obviously Toto being the star of this one coming from the random map world. Let's see how they will play. Big attack, a lot of berserkers just shredding this army, but now Toto seeing, okay, berserkers are a good unit, I will build a lot of them as well, but so many castles being sniped down. I will pause just for a small second. Let's count the castles for Toto. It's going down to 2 castles only against like 4, 5, 6, 7 castles, 7 castles for Roomstock, so he will just outproduce him when it comes to berserkers, and they're so good against any trash unit as well. So I think Toto now only going down for 1 castle, will need now 2 castles again, will just struggle losing another castle. That's basically the story of the game, just sniping castles, Roomstock being pushing with a lot of siege, and now defending with skirmishes. That's never a good option, and a GG by Toto. Great game by Roomstock, just having map awareness. Look at this left hand side, taking this, controlling relics, getting food eco up early, having a lot of berserkers, walling the map to protect his eco, and Yeah, just beautiful play by Roomstock, and we will see much more from him in the other games. We are back, and the score obviously is 1-1 now.
1-1.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's good for us, good for us. Roomstock winning his game, Miguel winning his game, and Kellen winning his game.
Exactly.